Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your Zodiac Tarot forecast for the week ahead. Whenever you clicked on the title at the time it intrigued you. And we're going to start with a message from your angels, guides, guardians, and ancestors. But before we begin, allow me to let you know that if you would like some personal free cards pulled for you, I go live every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do just that for those that are joining me live, as well as a general collective reading for everyone. Also, we have free tarot card readings as a member over at the website, and everything you need to know will be in the description below this video. Do check it out. Let's begin with the message from your guides. The first card that came out was the Sun. And though in the original tarot, the Sun is about joy and happiness, when it comes to the spirit guides, the Sun is about health, the need to get more sun, more vitamin D, the need to go out. Sometimes this not just for health, but for mental health. This need to go out, maybe to socialize, to meet people, to get involved. Even if it is just walking in the park to absorb some of that sun will greatly benefit you. There is something in this act that will be a blessing for you. And the other two cards that came out was the Andean Cross and the Luminous Warrior. Your light is shining so bright right now, Sagittarius. It's opening doors. So perhaps this is why the sun was shining on this. This isn't just you shining your light, but shining your light bigly, very bigly. The Andean Cross is a portal that is something that opens occasionally, temporarily, an opportunity for you to shift into a new reality, a new opportunity, a new way of doing things. It's almost like in taking these steps, allowing your light to shine for others to see. It's not just showing them the way, but it's showing you the way. This could have everything to do, too, with your mission on this earth or your purpose. The meaning of why you are here is very much attached to this. In this spread here, we see movement, choices, decisions being made. And I don't think that these were easy decisions for you, Sag, because beside it we have suffering and silence. But intuition is telling you just to, close your mouth, make the choice or the decision. And it looks like you're making a choice and a decision based on possibly pressure. Perhaps you're deciding on something that nobody wants you to do, but intuitively you know that this is something that needs to be done. We also have balance. You know it's going to bring balance by making this choice, by making this change. Balance, triumph, and truth. So intuition is telling you to stick to the truth, do what's right, what's humanly, the Sagittarian humanitarian way to look at things. At the heart of your reading is triumph, which is the Chariot, Cancer energy. We also see Taurus, Pisces, Libra. Not necessarily that you're dealing with those signs, but those energies are surrounding you. So you're making a decision here, following your intuition of what is right. Sometimes doing the right thing seems to be the hardest thing. But I think Sagittarians know that doing the right thing, even though it may seem hard, is the easiest thing to do. to make things right. So you will be victorious in this, even though there's some suffering and silence here, because it looks like there's some people that just don't agree with you. Maybe they've turned your back on you. Maybe they gave you an ultimatum. If you do this, Sagittarius, I'm turning my back on you. And that hurts you. But you're still going to do the right thing. We have patience and planning, prosperity begins, and wisdom. So you're doing this not based on popular vote. You're doing this on just what's right. You're being patient. You're using that ability of temperance, planning. And with this prosperity begins, you won't be alone. Sagittarius, even if you're making this decision and movement on your own, they'll get on board. You see the two hands? I almost see the top hand as being yours, reassuring the others, saying, no, it's the right thing to do. It's something that I have to do. And it's something that is going to be nurtured and grow from this decision. The intuition with the truth brings the wisdom. Or the decision was made with a deep inner knowing, a wisdom, something meaningful, something important. Something of a karmic contract being fulfilled. Clarifying movement, choices, and decisions. We have 8 of fire. So when you're making this choice, this decision, like I said, you might get a lot of flack from it. But it does open communications. And it looks to me like you're just flooded. Everyone's decision, do this, oh, this would be the right thing to do. Ultimately, you're going to have to make up your own mind, and you do, independently. Pardon me. The 8 of fire is these open communications, possibly brainstorming or debating or even passionately. Often this is about passionate communications over this movement, this choice that you're making. Suffering in silence. There's been sadness over this, regrets perhaps. But I think you know there's a treasure on your tail. So this is part of the suffering and silence, saying, yes, this was not easy to do, but had to be done. And it's regretful that I even had to do it in the first place. But you know this, I get this sense here that you're protecting this treasure on your tail here. You're protecting this treasure. Like, dang, this was a hard thing to do. But my heart was involved here. And it looks a little displaced out of the chest, doesn't it? Doing the right thing. Trying to balance that heart with logic. And the King of Earth, intuition. This sounds like your intuition is telling you that you are, I was going to say forcibly, but you know, through your decision, you're moving to a more stable environment to balance things out, because we do have balance here. So it could be that you're focused on money or focused on your career. It could be that you are amalgamating efforts with another person who is stable, offering that stability, offering you that anchor through this period of time. Those are the 3 cards that came out during the shuffle, but let's crack this deck. Transformation. Yeah, the decision was to end something. The ending of a cycle, perhaps. The ending of a behavior. The ending of a pattern. The ending of not necessarily even a pattern. It could be you're breaking ties with a partnership, either in business, breaking of a partnership, family, friends. I'm not getting a strong feeling that this is about a lover. That if anything, there would be support there. Let's see. Balance. You're trying to balance these arguments out. I'll look at your perspective, and I'll look at I have my oldest sister's Sagittarius, and I get in the most incredible debates with her. Not argumentatively. We do disagree often, especially when it comes to politics. But she is my sounding board. I'm her sounding board. And I love the way she is, because in true Sagittarius style, she looks at all angles. But she's not going to argue about it. You're going to keep your balance. You're like, okay, this is your opinion. I understand. I mean, I get what you're saying. And without apology or even explanation, making a decision to keep that balance in your life. I'm going to do it because this is my life, my choice, my decision. But I have taken your argument into consideration. Yeah, triumph. You're conflicted. It's almost like, even though you're victorious, you know you're doing the right thing, and it does end up being quite successful. You're showing a lot of wisdom, truth, prosperity that's going to come from this, that's going to grow out of this seed planted or decision made. You're conflicted because of others. You know this is the right thing to do. You're victorious over it. But there's all these people buzzing in your ear. Sagittarius, this is the way you need to do it. And you're looking very patient with... I know Sagittarius, there is a moment where they'll snap and say, all right, I've heard enough. Enough. Not having this argument with you anymore. I'm not debating it anymore. I've already made a decision. Truth is going to be clarified by messenger of earth. Now, you will be vindicated. This is everything about vindication. That others will see in time that you made the right decision. You're making the right steps coming towards you. Now, if this is involving love, someone is coming towards you, you know, your way of thinking. They're just wanting to get it right. Taking their time, making the right steps at the right time. Going forward in truth with clarity. Patience and planning, you bet. This is wish fulfillment. Sometimes this card is talking about, you know, there's these beautiful ideas and this would be my wish and my hope and my dream. However, what is it I have to do in order to have that wish fulfillment? This is where the patience and the planning comes in. Knowing that the results, you will acquire those desired results through whatever this decision is. Patience, planning. Prosperity begins, and you have help. This could be the same person as up here, the King of Earth. King of Water is someone who, it could be your partner. It could be someone you just meet if you're single. This is deep love. One that will support you, want to merge paths with you, but will not interfere when it comes to your decision making. Isn't that nice? I like people like that. Wisdom is being clarified by Queen of Air. So the wisdom is telling you these are the things that need to be cut out. These are the things that need to stop. This is the room that needs to be cleaned. This is the garbage that needs to go. You have exquisite wisdom here with the owl on the shoulder. And even though this is an air card, could be Gemini you're dealing with, I love how benevolent they are. Approachable. Look at her kind face. Yes, I will listen to your point of view, your opinion, your vision. But ultimately, that decision lies with you. And I've got the wisdom to know, and the intuition to know that if I'm being BS'd, I'll call you out. I don't even know what to name this reading. It's, is this about a lover? Is this about family? Is this about business, friends? There is this decision that needs to be made, or is being made. Perhaps you procrastinated for a wee while because of the conflict from others, but it is something that you will inevitably make correctly for yourself and your path. And look at this. As I said, this conflict is going to end. They're going to see your way of seeing things, and you're going to shine. It's almost like you're opening the portal for others. And even though there's conflict and arguing, and no, go this way, you're like, look, past this veil, I know is that portal opening up. And it's a huge opportunity. But let's ask for advice about love. What's the advice for Sagittarius regarding love? Oh my, whatever this decision is, there's something passionate about it. And not only that, down here with the King of Water and prosperity begins. Here we have the clarifiers. We have chemistry, strong magnetic attraction. This could be strong magnetic attraction to your portal. Being passionate about it. Somehow this decision you're making is something that is going to bring a lot of va-va-voom in your life, in your future. Look, this is about new love. This one's for you singles out there. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And if you're married or committed, a new person has opened up your eyes to something you can be very passionate about. Perhaps your mate. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Pay attention to the red flags. Often, I know other tarot readers are going to tell you what I'm about to tell you. But most of the time, what I say is pay attention to those red flags within yourself. What is triggering you? And what are you allowing to trigger you? This is about self-improvement. However, as other tarot readers will tell you, and as I feel is applicable to this reading, this has to do with this conflict, arguing. Pay attention to the red flags. Are they trying to steer you in the wrong direction because they love you or they're worried about you, or is because they're being a little bit shady? But I think your intuition is carrying you through that. And your decision would be, no, I'm going to do it this way because it is more profitable. Mind, body, and spirit. Oh, that turned into a long reading. Others will be jealous. If that resonated for you, Sagittarius, please do hit the like. And everything you need to know about the website and channel as far as free tarot card readings or interaction on the live nights is in the description below this video. God bless you, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye for now.